What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about Javon, Bullard, defensive back from Georgia. He plays some safety, plays some big nickel. He's 5'10 and a half, 198 pounds, ran a 4.47 40. Overall, I think his range is solid, not elite, but solid. I think if you want him to play as a 2-deep safety, I think he can do that, like in a cover 2 situation. I think he can play some single high, but I wouldn't necessarily want him to do it all the time. Georgia mostly use him as a big nickel, which I think he can absolutely do that at the NFL level. I think you can move him around pretty decently. I think he's definitely better in zone coverage than he is in man. That's for sure. His hips are kind of all over the place. Sometimes it looks really smooth in transition. Sometimes it looks a little bit tight. So that is something I want to see him improve on. I think his tackling angles are pretty solid enough. But he will sometimes miss some tackles from time to time as well. Route recognition in zone, I think, are pretty solid. That's pretty much where I want him to live. I don't want him doing a whole lot of man coverage. He can do it, but not necessarily something I want him doing all the time. If he could go to a zone coverage heavy team, I think that would definitely better suit him. I think he definitely can be a starter that can move to a couple different positions, which is really what you're looking for in a safety at this point. Him being able to go from strong to free to big nickel, I think definitely gives him some value. But I don't know. It's tough to want to draft him. I definitely don't see him as a second rounder. I could see him potentially going in the third, but I really see him like as an earlier day 3 guy. Honestly. But I still think he can be a decent starter. And you will find starters in day 3. Like, it's not really necessarily a terrible thing. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.